Yo, Brenda, what's up? You love starting a stream with an advertisement? Well, that's why we're not doing anything for a minute while I like get all this stuff up and running. Boost, 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 boost. Yes, you know what's up. We're boosting. Alright, time to... Oh, that's the wrong channel. Shouldn't post there. Streams that start with an ad decrease ad rolls during the rest of the stream. Damn. Imagine knowing how numbers work. I have no clue how any of this stuff works. I just come here sometimes. So, promo... Cool. Yeah, how you guys been? I had a quick snack and I have a monster green tea with me. I love Monster's tea. Like, it's just so... It's so good. Yummy. Ice cream's so good. What does our resident Enchantress player think of the new ban list? Well, I will not do being banned. Kinda sad, but like, I suppose that's fair. Jewel Lotus getting banned. I don't have one, and I don't play one. If we open one today, I'll be a little sad and mildly annoyed, but it is what it is. And that's also true for Mana Crypt. I don't believe... Yeah, I don't have a Mana Crypt yet. So, in the sim camp, if we open one... Wait, we literally can't... No, we can't. We can open one out of LCI. A Lost Caverns could, open a Mana Crypt. What else can we open? We could also open a Jewel Lotus out of, crap, the Commander Masters. Also, yeah, Commander Masters, no longer has, like, a chase card that's really that good. The mana value is about to drop, the Mana Crypt is about to drop in value by, like, 200%. Bro, it has already dropped. It was $180 this morning, and then I bought one for $70, like, this morning. If it hits, like, 30 bucks... I know a lot of people are going to buy it, and I'll probably buy a couple just for the memes. Jewel Lotus has also halved in price. It was about 100, now they're selling around 40s. There was a couple really lucky bastards who bought them around like 12 or 15, $20. But it looks like all of those have, dried up. Yeah, there are 80 bucks right now on TCG Player. Literally down $100. Alright, well, I am ready to go, so let me put on my gauntlets of blue. And we'll start cracking. I will say, these were dropped off, at my place by Syndicate to open. I will be opening all of the miscellaneous collector boosters and a single box. I believe each bundle after tax and shipping. Let me check. He sent me a message. Let me check where it went. Alright. Each one was, I believe, where did it say here? Each set was $266. There's really no good way of, like, doing, for my editor, there's no good way of, like, doing in, like, X price out of X price thing. So, because, you know, all of these come with one of each pack, and then a box. But we're only opening one box, and all of the other packs. So it's, like, it's real confusing. I don't know what's going on, but that's okay. You also might notice that one pack of Weldo Drain is missing. And... well, let's say I opened it off screen because I couldn't help myself. And I'm a little salty because I pulled a $40 anime card and also a $40 extended art, whatchamacallit, the Soul Cauldron. If my editor wants to put a picture of that thing I did take a picture of it to send. He can. Would be cool. Would be super powders. But yeah, alright. So, chat, what do you want to open first? Green Shimmer could help herself to. Bro, I mean, you're not wrong. I thought I was just gonna, it's like rolling on Genshin. Get like some soft pity, get the bad stuff first, so then we get the gas on stream. The issue is we hit the gas off stream, and I hope we hit the gas on stream, or else things will be very awkward. Ixalan? Cool. Let's start with the 5 packs of Lost Caverns of Ixalan. I believe the chase cards in here are, we can get Mana Crypt as a special guest. There are also other special guests, but none of them are very good. In the main set, you have Cavern of Souls, which is not banned yet. It's also wild to think that, like, the most expensive card... Well, at least, if we hit the super cool Mana Crypt, it'll still probably be worth value. There's also, like, 8 variants of it or something. No, I believe there's 4 or 5 colors of differently colored Mana Crypts, which is strange and neat and strange. So, I guess that's cool. Where did I put this? What am I doing right now? I have already forgotten. Okay, that's okay. Cool, anyway, we're so back. My mind, mentally, is so back. Alright, I don't know if we really care about all the bulk stuff, but we have Lost Idol of the Deep King. Ooh, I remember this from, Ooh, Idol, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it a lot. I remember this thing during, Limited. And this was, I think, what was it? DreamHack Atlanta was when this set came out. And this was a cool card. I love the fact that you get a flash, shock. It is on a artifact, but then you get to make it into a flail. It becomes a bone splitter that you do get a free equip from, which is cool. Ray of Ruin is, like, big expensive mana-wise, so I don't remember playing this, but it does exile, so that's cool. Alright, well, I'm just gonna skip to the back. Cavernous Maw. Ooh, I still love these lands. Like, these lands are so sick. Alright, now to, ooh, Rampaging Ceratops and Foil. I also really liked how the, showcase frames were here. You had the really, really nice, like, oil painting, watercolory, style dinosaurs, and then you also had, like, the not coin, but you had the, I don't know how to describe those frames, like the Aztec frame looking ones. And we have Will of the Forgotten. This, in my head, for some reason, I keep confusing this thing with an arena card. That does something similar. And it costs the same mana value, probably. The Belligerent, what once was a flavor text, and the other art is very cool since it's just a bunch of ships cobbled together. So after this, oops, we skipped one. Don Andreas, the Renegade. What's up, Reckless Anchorage? I can't believe they printed Alaska in this set. Ooh, we have a double-faced foil island. That's super neat. Honestly, the back of this looks really cool. I'm not a super big fan of the Jurassic Park cards, but I think this one's pretty neat. Nigmatic Alien. I remember there was one time when I was playing in a sealed event and I opened 2 of these. The crew 2 for a firefight is really nice, but also the fact that this thing's just stapled onto like a lava axe for creatures. But then you also get to make a bunch of treasure, not how do you you also probably gotta think how much will bans affect Watsky's pockets. Like, why buy any remaining Commander Masters or else it? Well, okay, so the issue with that thought logic, Ears, is you do have to realize that WotC doesn't sell sets directly to consumer outside of this, but you know, it's with Mystery Booster, so people buy it because they're cringe. But like, all of the money Wizards made from Commander Masters and LCI, since I'm pretty sure they're also Commander Masters for sure. LCI maybe not yet, but they are going out of print soon. And the only people who buy from Wizards in a large enough scale is distributors. So Wizards has already made their money. It is now up to distributors to try to figure that out, and then from their stores to figure that out. So the only sort of monetary loss Wizards will incur is strictly from, like, reprint equity. In the sense that, you know, when they announced, whoa, the next set of Ravnica 7, return to Markov to return to Ravnica, has, Jewel Lotus for some reason. It's just gonna be like them announcing a reprint of a $40 card, which is still pretty cool, but it's way less cool than a $100 card. If that makes any sense. Alright, Forest. Oh, that was a really clean cut, straight to the gas. Oh, they're sticking together, which means it's good. Just kidding, it's Zawaya Lava Tongue Showcase Full. I love this frame so much. So why would distributors buy any of the leftover stuff? Well, that's the cool thing. They're pretty much, there is no leftover stuff. Distributors buy a whole lot during like the first couple months, and unless it's a standard set where they'll keep stocking it, like LCI still has a lot of other things that people want. Wizards, they're pretty much out of it in the sense that like there's no more coming from the tap. Everything that's there is just there. But yeah, Huatli Poet of Unity. I got curb stomped from someone at Atlanta when I was playing in the 10K, I think. They had one of these. I was also playing dinosaurs, but they just simply had a better dinosaur deck. You'd like Splunker, cool, much of the canonized. I love cannons. It's my favorite instrument. Ooh! Showcase, Sovereign, Aknek, Ahu. What, during spoiler season, I saw this. It was really cool. I wish I could break it in some way. But, yeah, I got nothing. Like, it's such a cool card, I just don't know how to use. Ooh, Blue Loyal Raptor. I also don't know what cards from, what is this thing called? The Secret Lair, not Secret Lair, but from, Jurassic Park are worth value. I do know that the, like, Shatter Foil Circle thingies are super expensive, but they're very hard to pull. Ooh, Borderless Foil Risen Reef. That looks really good. Alright, 3 more packs. So far, these have been ooh, I think I just cut a card. Uh-oh, I think I cut another card. Let me push this down. I really hope I cut a token or a common, and I didn't just cut like a mana crypt that's already halved in value, so it will just get halved again. Oh no! Oh wow, that was awful. That's really bad. I need to stop doing this. I did this a couple days ago for accidentally on stream too. But, well, there goes this Nurturing Bristleback. Pack fresh. After I took a pair of scissors to it. Alright, we have Island. Let's go. Belligerent Yearling, Borderless. Carrion Soul Cleaver foil. I do love this deck where you play this with the uncommon from MH3 and just make a really big dude. Soul Cleaver was also such a banger. I think I have that draft VOD on my channel. Well, the one time when I drafted a Soul Cleaver, and then I also drafted the Thunderhulk. And I would just make gnomes and treasures, and every time I sacked the treasures to pay for the other stuff, this would just get bigger. Abuelo's Awakening. Grandpa, let's get you back to bed. Ooh, Arm-Mounted Anchor. That's pretty cool. It's like a shotgun. Ooh, Full Art Get Lost. And a Spitting Diplophilosaurus. And Squirming Emergence. Overall, kind of a mid-pack. I only know of, like, the most expensive cards, I think. So, I don't actually know if anything else in the set are worth money. Because I didn't really, like, remember any of the $10 cards. I just know that you can get Mana Crypt. And I don't think we're gonna get Mana Crypt. But hey, it'd be still cool if we could get, like, the multicolored one. Is Quentith. I love this card. Bro, 2 mana, 2/3 with haste, and you also get to, like, kind of kill a thing. Read a net. I saw someone play this. Every time I see this card, it feels really bad. But people do well with it, somehow. In limited. Subterranean Schooner. This just, like, the vehicles in the set just felt really, really good. I don't know why. Ooh, I'm the Naysayer. Thank you so much for the follow. Francisco Foul Marauder. It's a pun. I like puns. Woo, we got a Borderless Galta. I also am seeing a stripe of something very shiny in the back. But that's probably a Borderless art, or a Borderless, Rare Land or something. I also really like Galta. Like, I haven't played Gotha yet, ever. Lurk, thanks so much for the lurk. I appreciate it a lot. But I wonder how much Gotha even is. Because I think the original Gotha used to be like a couple bucks. But this one does more than the other Gotha. Because the original Gotha, I think, just like cost less, I think. Ooh, this one's still like 11. This one's still 10 bucks. And foil, it's 15. We take those. And what's the last one? Ooh, Island. And... Ooh! Special oh, this could have been a Mana Crypt. I'm disappointed. We did get a foil Methadros Vampire Secret Lair. Or not Secret Lair, Secret Guest. Special Guest. Special Lair. One of these days I'll say the right one. The nice thing is, it's $2. Yep, the original one was a 12-12 trample that cost less, equal to the number of total power of creatures you control. That sounds about right. I don't remember it being that expensive, like, ever. I know that, the 3-color one, Zakama, was always the most, like, a big expensive one from that set. Mountain and another foil Boros Izquin. And Pakal. This is another one that I saw someone play at Atlanta, and they did very, very well. It's like, very hard not to do very well when you play something that just makes a bunch of dudes. This room, it's, kind of like the new, Annabelle, add-on comment, but instead of making dudes, you just make big. It's because you should never be raw casting Ghalta. Yeah, that is true, but, like, Ghalta is one of those, like, you win more cards, because if you have enough power to make it cheaper, like, sizably, then you should be winning the game, I think. Alright, Order of the Inner Sky, Terror of Standard for some point. What in the keyword soup is this? 8 mana 5/5 from the commander deck. Convoke, Flying, Lifelink, Exalted, and Haste. Other vampires you control have Exalted. I feel like this would have been a card that would look really, really cool if they did the thing with, like Armageddon or like Wrath of God, where they just centered all of the text. Because, like, there's so many text, but, like, it's all small. So why not middle? Ooh, Ghostborn Nexus! Rip Mana Crypt. Even if Mana Crypt is banned, I'm still gonna play it. Yes, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, you should ask your playgroup, because, if your playgroup doesn't care, then you shouldn't care. But just make sure you don't bring it to any sanctioned tournament unless you want to accidentally potentially get DC'd. Or DQ'd. Planes, and our final card? Ooh, Borderless Relentless Vents. Kinda disappointing overall. We got some cool stuff. At face value, that was like $100 worth of cards. Sorry, worth of packs. I don't think we got $100 worth of cards. But those were freebies. So should we do the rest of Wilds of Eldraine or Commander Masters? Whoever says first, I will do. I love Wilds of Eldraine, but since we opened the anime card, we might not open another one. Masters? Cool. The thing with, like, variants in these is that they're ultra high variants, because at least within a box you can, like, make reasonable assumptions based off of, like, statistics, but when you're opening single packs randomly, it is, like, not that good. Because you might hit multiple gas, or you might hit multiple ass. And you don't know. Thrix, the Sudden Storm, I feel like there probably is value in the common slot. Let me just, like, fan through real quick. I don't want to, because, like, my gloves are, like, extra silky and slippery today for some reason. Crest, Gutter Snipe, Wanderer Strike, Hoarding Dragon. Alright, well, there was nothing. Thrix, the Sunstorm. Ooh, I still love that, like, they keep reprinting, old Borderlands in foil. These don't hold up, dying to the OG ones, but, like, they're okay replacements. You have a backup commander if you enter a tournament. That is true. I mean, if you enter a tournament that has real pricing, I don't think it's dishonest to just play the best cards. Which kinda is unfortunate, but, you know, it is what it is. Ooh, we got Counterspell. And Generous Gift. I like that. Uh-oh, something stuck. Woo! Foil Borderless Soul Ring! Oh, I do like the fact that they called out that Soul Ring will not be banned. I wonder if, we're going to do the same thing that we always do, which is, if you buy the, what's it called? the Mystic Intellect Commander deck from like 2019. I wonder if it's still technically legal to play in tournaments if you don't edit the deck list, because it does have Dockside. And for like a real sanctioned event, that deck does kind of suck a lot. Okay, whoa, this foil Soaring is like 20 bucks. That's insane. I mean, Soaring is Soaring, so that I understand. Alright, please, ooh, Hellcat Charger. We like that. Oh, Verdant Confluence. Taunting Sliver. Ooh, Azani Lady of Scrolls. I forgot. Oh, some of these, profile arts were really, really good. I actually quite like this one. And our last card, Vault of Champions Foil Borderless. Nice. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, so far, I also remember that, that Soul Ring I'm fighting for like 9, it should be like $8-ish in non-foil, but in foil, I believe it's $18.66, roughly. Or like, the lowest listing is currently 15, I think. All of my prices are slightly off just because I use Scryfall, as my pricing thing, because I don't need it to be like super, super precise. And it's the quickest, like, it's just the quickest way to tell. And they do pull data from a TCG player. It's just usually about a day behind. Honestly, if you're playing in Commander tournaments, you probably don't have to worry about the bans because the death deck wasn't touched. I don't know, man. Like, Nadu as a Commander was probably a decent CDH card. Also, if you're playing Commander tournaments, especially CDH, you just, like, ate a button. You just got ripped off. Because, like, Dockside's played in a lot of CDH, I think. I could be wrong. I know for a fact Crypt is played in a lot of CDH, and so is Jeweled Lotus. So, like, I feel like in terms of tournaments, CDH just, like, ate hard, but, like, in reverse. Corvold was your CDH deck? Well, yeah, Corvold is also Corvold. I hate Corvold, but not because of, like, what it does, but because players keep saying they made a, like, weak Corvold deck. And then it's Corvold, so it can't be. Ooh, Exsanguinate, All That Glitters. I am also really excited that All That Glitters is... Not All That Glitters, sorry. Ethereal Armor is printed at Uncommon in whatever this newest set was. I already forgot the name. Dustmourn. And I can, like, play some sort of really jank Enchantress ETB in Standard now. Commander Sphere. It can at least be aggro and it can be big. Ooh! I forgot Omnath was in the set. I do remember Commander Masters was such, like, a hated set. Because we found out the price. Super expensive. Not worth it. But then we saw the reprints and they're not worth it. And then the set right after had, you know, Rhystic Study, had Smothering Tide, had Doubling Season, and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. And it was a standard set. Idol of Oblivion, Yugen's Mastery, Kinder Dominance, and, whoa, Kozilek, Borderless Foil. Also, Commander Master, like, set and draft boxes were super expensive, but collectors were the normal price. That collectors are, which is, like, roughly around $200, give or take, like, 10, 20 bucks. And you might think, wow, that's really good, because you would get, like, 12 packs of these for, like, you know, 200 bucks. Well, you don't, because also at the time, for some weird reason, collector booster boxes of Commander Masters came with 4 packs. So technically, we've only opened... We're about to open an entire collector box worth of packs from Commander Masters. Which is, like, cringe in a lot of different ways. Alright, Balin Wandering Knight, Morrowind the Nurturer, Tiny Bones, Trinket Thief, Corvold. Ooh, I will say Balin Wandering Knight. I love the anime art. And also, like a lot of people, I thought the original artwork was like some cat person wearing a pumpkin on their head. But then it turns out that's just their head, which is really strange. Ooh, Borderless Kodama's Reach, Foil Borderless Generous Gift, Jet Medallion, Rip the Medallion Cycle. They're only like $1 now. Yo, we got Sun Quan, Lord of Wu. I remember this card on game nights. Freaking Post Malone. Such a cool dude. I'm not a fan of his music. Not in the sense that I don't like his music, more in the sense that I don't know what his music sounds like. But like, did I misspell sun? Oh, I wrote sand. Like Sans from Undertale. Yeah, OG Sun Quan is still like $85, but this one's only $7. Oh, too bad he relapsed. He looks awful. Did he? I thought he was doing. I don't really follow him, so I have no idea. And we get Flawless Maneuver, full art. This is nice. It's not Fierce Guardianship, but it's still a good card. And our last card, ooh. Borderless Foil Rejuvenating Springs. I think these are still like $5-10 each. The Commander lands? Because they're just unfetchable duels, but most of the time, when it matters, they come in untapped. It's kind of like the reverse of the unlucky lands that we just got. When it matters, they come in tapped. Melik is a Paragon. Wasn't this a mythic at some point? His most recent performance, he's been supposedly methed out of his mind, or at least it's in the system. Oh no, that's not good. Dang. Well, this is why you don't live the rockstar lifestyle. Except for Monster Energy. I do like Monster Energy. Oh, I forgot. Oh, the nice thing about Commander Masters, I think. I could be wrong. Let me check to make sure this is right and I'm not pulling this out of my butt. I think RKF got a whole bunch of art. On a large number of... Wait, how... What is the Steel Paladin? Pure Steel. Sorry, I typed Dark Steel Paladin and nothing came out. Yeah, okay, so RKF did get a bunch of borderless cards to illustrate in Commander Masters. I have 4 Pure Steel Paladins in foil. They're like $2 now. I feel kind of bad because I bought them when they were like 10. But like Darksteel Mutation, borderless, even at uncommon, his art is just such a banger. I know some people don't like his art, but like, I think you just have to like this chaotic watercolory style, or else it's gonna look like you don't know what's happening for a lot of them. Ooh, Orin Frostfang. Dude, this thing in the gear deck was such a good include because you could like give stuff trample and it would just slam hard. Ooh, I'm the Naysayer. Do you have a Discord so you can share your deck list? Yes. One of the mods, could you like drop a link to the Discord? Assuming Twitch lets you and doesn't get angry. Feel free to join and someone will give you the approved role to like post and chat. I think you can still post and chat even without the role, which is kind of weird, but at least I know that you're not trying to, I don't know. Alright, Days Undoing. This spiked a while ago. I don't know why. It was some Pioneer deck, I think. But I think it's back down. Composer of Spring is another card that, when I saw during spoiler season, I bought 4 copies of, and now they're not worth much. I mean, to be fair, Composer of Spring I knew was gonna happen. I just decided to do so anyway. I really like the card. It's super cool. Naysayer, thank you so much for joining the server. Alright, Magus of the Wheel, and we end on a foil borderless profile Maelstrom Wanderer. Creatures you control have haste, and you get Cascade into a Cascade. Alright, final pack before we open my favorite set. If we somehow hit a Confetti foil in Ultimo Drain, it will make every previous pack worth it, even though monetarily it wouldn't, technically. I just really love them. I pulled, like, a couple on stream a while ago, I think. But, I don't know. I know that, like, the Rhystic Study, all of them, like, went up in price by so much. The Rhystic Study is, like, $800 now. Another Soul Ring. Let's go. Another Nadir Snakeblade. Hey, we got a Zakama, not rare. Hey, we got Balin Wandering Knight etched foil. It's not the anime art, but that's okay, because those were super hard to get in Jumpstart. Another Flawless Maneuver, and 2 a Magus of the Wheel. Okay, so overall, I have no clue how we did. I don't think we pulled... What is it? If it's $50 per pack, I don't think we pulled $250 worth of value. Which is insane to think that's how much the packs would have cost, like, at quote-unquote MSRP. Yeah, even the flawless maneuvers are only $11 now. I think these peaked at like $20, $30 before they reprinted them. And I also didn't realize they reprinted this thing in Phyrexia. All be one commander decks. Also, these Eldraine packs are from Japan, which is really nice because one, they're kind of loose. They have a pull tab that I'm just gonna disregard, and all of the cards can sink to the bottom. Like, look at how this is where the glue seam is, and then look at how much space there is at top. Like, I won't be cutting my confetti foils with my scissors anytime soon. And these are reverse packs, which means we can I don't have to cut to the gas. The gas is simply just here. Alright, cool Sangrophage, Somnophage, Unnatural Growth. I keep forgetting this card does say each combat, which is a little weird that it's just not like a permanent buff, but you know, that's whatever. Woodland Mentor. I think this is from Jumpstart. I don't recall this being a real card that you could pull in draft. Ooh, Hilda's Crown of Winter. I love this card. Though I remember the white-blue archetype. Also, Eldraine holds a special special place in my heart. Because that's when I started streaming, and by far, that is probably when I played Arena the absolute most. I am trying to change that. Keep your eyes peeled on the YouTube channel. We're making Arena content now. At least I'm trying to. For Dustborn, we're going to open a bunch of packs. And make some standard. Oh my god! Whoa, this could have been literally anything, and I think we got probably one of the worst ones. But, dang, I'm still excited about that. I love the confetti. This is only like, oh. Dude, I think this is actually one of the worst ones you can get. That's so sad. Because this is only 30 bucks. That's okay. Hey, like I said before, technically there is, what is it called? There is no... The variance in these is super high because there are no real sheets. Like, we're not opening a box, we're opening 5 random packs. So there is genuinely a chance that we might open another confetti card. But yeah, okay, so the cheapest confetti card I believe is Nature's Bowl at $15. But this card is probably a close second. Because... Actually, no, sorry. Karmic Justice is second at $17. Land Tax is at 50 bucks. Smothering Tithe with the Ojur is at 400. Asphalto's also 30 bucks. Kindred Discovery is 70. Omniscience is 200. Ristic is 750. Bitter Blossom's 50. Grave Pact is 50. Necro's 120. This is 30. Okay, so like we didn't pull the top 2 cards, but that's okay. Ooh, and a Nature's Well. It's not worth anything. Another Somnophage. Song of Totentats. Death Dance. Ooh, Virtue Persistence. I think these are still like 11 bucks or so. I'm so glad I didn't buy one of these because like I was looking for one in paper. Oh yeah, these are still pretty up there. They're still 13-ish. Decklist posted. Ooh, thank you. I will take a look at that in a second once I have once I'm done on streaming tonight. I'll take a look at it. Ooh, that's a lot of decks. I only have 2. And I don't think they're online. One is Sithis, because I like enchantments, and then the other is Miracle. Not the mechanic Miracle, but the Commander Merkel, I guess is technically how it's pronounced. Alright, Extraordinary Journey. I remember reading this card, and people brought up really good use cases in Limited, but I simply ignored them. Because I don't know what it does. Alright, As Foretold. Questing Druid, Court of Garenbrig, and a Godric. Vampire Rates, and well, that was probably one of the worst packs of Wilds of Eldraine you could have opened. Come on, even not the confetti foil, just give me like a Smothering Tithe with the anime girl. Give me a Ristic Study. Give me, Extended Art foil Blossoming Tortoise, I guess. I remember this was, I think, the last mythic I had to craft on Arena to finish my 1X set. Glasswing Tortoise. Doesn't it have, like, yeah, this is, like, Lance. I mean, it's, like, $7, I guess. It's kind of mid, but that's okay. We got Rest in Piss. Scalding Viper. Yenna. Yenna's really cool, because if you can somehow make a copy of, like, what is it? 3 blind mice? You just go infinite. Just keep making mice. You make blind mice. You make 3 blind mice. A lot of mice. Hollow Scavenger. I love this card. It's like looking through this set, I just get reminded of, like, just the memories and, like, the white blue archetype tapping things down kind of sucked, except Shirai was such a good card that it was worth splashing white or blue to play this. Because it tapped and stunned your opponent's thing down, but also drew you a card, I think. And then it was also like a 2-3 on top of that. Like, it did so many things for an archetype that was genuinely awful. Alright. 30 minutes in, we are now starting the real event. I will say, yeah, that, uh-oh. I pulled my playmat. The packs were kind of mid. Waldevil Drain, once again, coming in clutch, being my absolute favorite recent-ish set. And also giving me value. Alright, time for Mystery Boosters 2. So, what we're looking for. Cool cards. Arena cards are hard to pull. In the retro frame slot is where you can pull foils. Foils are also very hard to pull. You typically get 1, 2, or 0. 2 is very hard. 0 is also somewhat unlikely. Other than that, I believe the pack structure is 2 white commons or uncommons. So like Restoration Specialist from Aether Revolt. Sunder the Gateway from Arslan Machine. Then we have blue, black, red, green, as we typically do. Majestic Metamorphosis. New Capenna. This was not a this wasn't super playable in New Capenna. I'm also super excited to like draft this set. If I ever get a couple of friends together to draft it. Priest of Gix. It's a 3 mana. It's like a Coal Stoker, isn't it? Or a Coal Elemental in black. Olivia's Bloodsworn. 2 mana, 2/1 flyer. I guess she is floating, and it can give Vampire Haste. Stings? Wait, what does it say? Sting Scourger? Scourger? I don't... Something about this word makes me uncomfortable, and I don't know what it is. That's okay. This is from Player Chaos, so, you know, when there's ATBs, you bounce a creature to its opponent's hand. Just neat. Hey, Reckless Bushwhacker. For 8 whack. You can just play Surge, and teammates exist, but your teammate. Utopia Sprawl. Dude, also, Wildevil Drain, shout out to making Utopia Sprawl a quarter. This thing used to be a $5 card. And now, they reprinted it in Wildevil Drain, and ever since then, it's been pretty much worthless. But that's good, because all of my budget vintage decks require it. Harvester Druid. I also remember in original Mystery Booster, you would get 2 modern frame uncommons or uncommons, but here it's just any frame. There's also foreign cards you can pull in the common slot. Either because it's goofy or for some reason. Alright, we have Angel of Despair, which I believe is our multicolored, and then we get a artifact or a land? No. I don't know what this is. I think this might be a rare slot. But Lizella, Shroud of Dusk. My friend had a commander deck with this once. It was just like, Orzhov good stuff like D&T. Ooh, Throes of Chaos, white border. And we get Sing Your Vampire. And we get Narod the Beige Flower, which is a really funny reference to Doran the Siege Tower. Combat damage equal to its mana value instead of its power. Shout out to the 4 copies of Angel of Despair I sent you to do. Well, speaking of that, hold on. Let me find them. They're right here. I have them in my box of magic cards. Boom! I still have them. They're so shiny. Thank you so much for them. Shout out to your store that no longer has WPN. Maybe one day they can, like, fight and get it back. I'm cheering for them. got it. Prava of the Steel Legion from... This was originally printed in one of the Commander Masters, I think. I think Commander Masters 1. Not Commander Masters. Commander Legends. Commander Legends 1, and then this got reprinted in the OB1 Commander deck. Splendor Mare. I love this card so much in Ikoria Limited. Lifelink counters are annoying. Alfedo Alchemist. I think that used to be like $1 or $2. But you can, it's a morph that can tap and untap stuff. Battlewing Mystic. Classic DMU, uncommon. Vampiric Link, it's Spirit Link, but color shifted. Bartering Blood, everyone sacks 2 creatures. And then we have, oh wait, hold on, I'm messing up my files immediately. Bartering Blood. Dark Dweller Oracle. Hano. I remember my first ever, what is it, Commander Legends draft, I built Togo in someone else, in Rogak. Because Rogak had a bunch of stuff, and Togo made you rocks. I just play mono red. Ooh, Yavimaya Granger. Shout out to Percy Granger. He died a while ago, but he made some cool music. Percy Granger died 40 years ago, I think. He's like old music guy. But he made really good orchestral pieces. Yavimaya Granger. When it ETBs, you can search the library for a basic land and put it in tapped. Freerin, you saw me in the Battle Nations server? Yes, dude. Okay, Battle Nations was my freaking childhood. I'm so excited that it's coming out again. So I joined a while back, and I donated. So I still am. So when the beta comes out, we're gonna stream Battle Nations a whole bunch. That shit was awesome. It was like my childhood. Okay, so it turns out after the WooBird, after the WooBird slots, this is probably your multicolored or artifact slot. But yeah, Freeman, have you played Battle Nations as a kid before? I remember one of my neighbors, I went to a summer camp thing with one of my neighbor's kids because, we were neighbors. And my friend, his dad asked if I wanted, nanopods. So I gave him my login and password, which, you should not do, kids. If someone asks you for your password and login, don't give it to them. I was not very smart as a kid. I assumed that I was going to download free RAM, but this time I actually did download free RAM. And then when I logged back in, it turns out he bought me 3 legendary sandworms, and I saw a bunch of nanos left. So that was my only ever in-app purchase for Battle Nations, and it was 3 freaking legendary sandworms. I love those dudes. Or Sword of the Meek. Oh, also I think Thopter combo should have in this set. And so is Thassa's Oracle and Demonic Consultation. So imagine you do either of these in limited. Oh, Rain of Daggers! I was gonna say also, foil. I don't think this is worth much, which is really sad, but that's okay, we might hit a second one. Rain of Daggers is okay, it's $5 non-foil. Come on, please, foil be big. You love this game so much, it was one of the best games, no doubt, but the server looks sussy. I mean, I think they're probably fine, because... not financial advice. If I lose my money, that's on me. Okay, so this is $70-ish. Which is nice, but... It looks like they, got the rights to Battle Nations from Microsoft to be able to rebuild it. So I'm quite happy. Oh, this is not Double Face, sorry. I thought, this is a Double Face card where you plant a sapling and then you get to do something. And then you can cast the second one after it. It's like a really jank version of Conjure into your deck. But yeah. And they delayed the beta a couple times, but I genuinely am hopeful that it will come out in October. And if they don't, I'll be sad, but that's okay. Rebuff the Wicked. Counter a spell that targets a permanent you control. Pretty sure that's already a card in blue. Tormented Angel? Curious Decision. Great card for limited. Thought Courier, not Conjurer. Steel Strength. Alfedo Exterminator. Ooh, this is a it's like a disfigure, but on a dude. Hatchet Bully. You can put -1 counters on your own stuff, and then you get to shock things. Fretted Sails. What else? We like those. Call of the Herd. Razorfin Hunter. This is a very strange card. This reminds me of that. What is that one card that like does the same thing, but it's an aura? It's red, blue, and white. Or sorry, red, blue, and 1. It's an aura, enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets tapped, deal 1 to any target, I think, and you draw a card. Or the mono blue one was draw a card. Remind me to help you set a Maypot later with some commands. That would be super poggers. Thanks. Ooh, Gruthama. I remember there was a commander game I played, like, at some point where I attacked Gruthama with something obscenely large. And I also made Gruthama fight someone's creature in response. So I kind of drew myself and that person, like, 13 cards. Ooh. Banin Commander. And an awful card to play against kind of in general. Iona, Shield of Emeria. And, oh, we got Breach! And we got the Colossal Dreadmaw. Certified Arena card. Wait, we got Underworld Breach. That was pretty cool. I like those. Underworld Breach is such a cool card. Cool Breach, yeah. The weird thing is, okay, I didn't notice this until someone pointed it out. This is the... I knew that this was the original art for Underworld Breach, but, like, this is also a very, very weirdly cropped... This is just the original art, but zoomed in onto, like, the pyre. Like, the art, like, goes out to, like, here. Like, down here-ish. In the original piece. If someone Googles Underworld Breach, and they look at it, they can see that this is just, like, one of the corners of the art, which is really weird. I don't know why they chose to do that, but, like, oh my god, it's a best card, MVP. God, I love this card. Neon Dynasty Draft was such a banger draft set. It's just zoomed in. Yeah, no, it 100% compositionally looks better this way, but I think it's still kind of goofy, because you lose a little bit of resolution, so it looks a little bit more oil paintery and, like, crusty-ish, but it works. Wow, okay. 2 different amazing picks in white in their respective limited set. Overseer. What is this card? God, dude, it was this in Jewel Thief? 3 mana, 3/3 Vigilance, ETB Make a Treasure, or 3 mana, 2/1 Flyer, ETB Gain a Life, draw a card? It's so dumb. Dare I say, this is the Nadu at common. For that set, at least. Because it was like, this thing does so many things. They could have, like, pulled any of the levers to make it slightly worse, but then they didn't. I remember in Streets of New Capenna Unlimited, I think white-green was the best archetype. But they were also, it was a 3-color set, so, you know, it varies. Remembering Mystic, I remember that this was in, like, every couple commander decks. Because they just kept printing it. Devotee from M21, Skeletal Worm from Rise of the Eldrazi, Raging Minotaur from Portal, Arc Lightning from Urza's Saga, that's cool, and Fey Offering from NH3 or MH2. I never got to do this thing even though I wanted to. It turned out for me it was way too hard, so I gave up. Splightmare. It's not indestructible, but it has, like, the, Boros Reckoner text. Ooh, Soulfire Grandmaster. I don't think this card ever did anything. Like, people, I think, at some point thought it was probably going to be somewhat playable before it released in, what, 2014? 2015? But it just never ended up doing anything. Ooh, Dead Ringers. Destroy 2 non-black creatures. Unless either is a color that the other is in white. Okay, hold on. This is a very strangely worded text. Destroy 2 target non-black creatures. So it is just 2 copies of Terror. Unless either one is a color that the other... So they have to share a color. It's a very strange card. Yo, we got a Gush. I love Gush. Gush is good. We take Gushes. TLDR, exile target creature if it has things that aren't keywords. I do like the fact that they call out ability words and keyword actions aren't keywords. Cause, man, it's confusing for people who aren't terminally playing Magic. Also, at Vegas, I will probably be vlogging a little bit. And I'm going to spend the entire weekend playing these events. And God, this draft set's gonna be insane. I love this draft set already, and I haven't even drafted it. Ooh, Princess Ligorio. This was a modern deck that played this at some point that, like, I don't know what it did, but it's Reanimator, but I don't know what it reanimated. I just know that it did. Reaper's Talisman, another banger card in Limited for the set. This made the black-red deck go a little bit because it just did things. But also, to be fair, Deadly Dispute made the deck go, and it was Deadly Dispute. Reckless Barbarian, Stinger Flinger Spider, Return to Nature. I think Return to Nature is power. Yeah, this is Power Creep Naturalized, but we take those. God Pharaoh Statue. Water Sparkle was such an iconic set. I love that set. And we got Right of Replication. So this is our modern border rare. Temporary Truce. Each player may draw up to 2 cards. For each card less than 2 a player draws this way, they gain 2. That's cool. Yo, we got That's Shadow and Subgoyf. It's the only set you've ever bought multiple boxes of. Yeah, I mean, Water Sparkle is such a neat card. It's also like, or neat set, I mean. It's also really weird every time I look at like Water Spark prices, because that was like roughly when I started playing Magic. To see like, oh well, Narset's like $4 now. Like a bunch of random uncommons, they're not random. A bunch of uncommons from that set are like $4 to $5, maybe some, I think going up to 10. It's strange. I don't like it. Spellstutter Sprite. I think this used to be like a $5 card too. Spellstutter. Oh yeah, dude, my editor is gonna hate this set. There's just so many things. Yeah, okay, this is still a couple bucks. Man, this is gonna be such an awful set for him to find the prices of. Narset was around $3 day one if you IRC. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Narset Wheels is still an annoying deck archetype. That does exist. Well, Essence Extraction from Kaladesh. I don't remember this card. Spectral Sliver from Legions. Sabertooth Wyvern. Bloodmath, Richu, Flying First Strike. Flying First Strike is not a bad, yeah, it's not a bad stat line. Brute Force. I don't remember this card existing. For some reason, I remember this artwork being on an Innistrad card. And if Brute Force was printed in Innistrad, no, it wasn't. That's weird. I could have sworn there was an art that looked just like this. Name something just like this from Innistrad. Huh, that's strange. Alright, Changeling Titan. This is for, ooh. Hey, Brendel, do you still need one of these for your egg stack? Because it's one of the Titan shapeshifters. Or, sorry, not Titan, one of the shapeshifter champions. Derek's pack leader. When big things ETB, you draw a card. You haven't even started the deck list? Ooh, nice. I really like this cycle of cards from, what is it, Eventide? I think this was Eventide. Because it's like, you would do one thing if you spent one color, or the other one if you spent the other color. But if you do both, which most things let you do, because, you know, they're multi, like, they have generic mana, you just do both effects. Empowered Auto Generator. I have a artist proof of this somewhere. I don't remember where or why I got it, but I do. It's not a terribly great card, but that's okay. Ancient Grudge. This was I think this was a modern playable card during some point in the past. Equilibrium. Oh my god, it's the dinner party. It's Anax and Cymede and Caneros and Tiro. just a dinner party. It has all of the words. It's also a 5-mana 3/8. Okay, so far outside of the like gosh, being like a couple bucks, and then a couple of the other cards being a couple bucks, and then our foil, I don't think we pulled that much of value yet. We did pull an Exile. Glimmerpoint Stag. I am not very good at drafting Shadows. Not Shadows. Scars of Mirrodin. But this is a cool card, and Ryan Pankos is a cool artist. Serum Visions, always perpetually like $1. Echo Tracer, Corpse Augur, Predatory Night Stalker. People from War of the Spark. It's Tubes. Ooh, double Planeswalker pack. That's kind of cool. They're both uncommons. Elementals get pumped. And then he can like shock, and he can also add red. Woo, bad Tibble. No, that's not true. This is the good Tibble. Well, I guess it's not the best Tibble because you could consider the flip Tibble the best, but this is definitely not 2-mana Tibble. 2-mana Tibble suck. Nature's Way. Nature finds a way. Master's Rebuke. It's a instant speed bite spell. Just cool. Ooh, Desert from AFC. Which is Adventure Realms Commander. I remember this thing was originally printed in, I believe, Arabian Nights. Yo, ooh, okay, Cloud is a big pull. Cloud, like before this reprint was like $20-$30, I think. Cloud, let's see how much this guy dropped. Yeah, okay, so Cloud is currently $22 from the original printing. Okay, to be fair, this printing is still like 15 bucks. Ooh, hey, yeah, we take those. We like value. Ooh, Whitewater Mystic Sanctuary, that looks sick. Cabal Ritual, and Built Bear. Legacy. During deck building, circle any of the number of following. You can spend 1 point for free, and for every 2 points spent beyond that, increase this card's mana value by 1. Okay, so if you spend 4 points, you can spend 1 point for free. I'm not gonna try to do the math here. That's too much math. I would rather open cards. I was gonna like try to figure out how much it would be to draw a card, and to like, and for like Death Touch or like War 2. But then I simply gave up. It was too much problems. Ooh, we got Mother of Runes. Oh, also, dude, this isn't common. I forgot, is Mother of Runes worth anything anymore? Mother of Runes. Oh yeah, dude, Mother of Runes is still like a $5 card. Holy crap. I remember in the old mystery boosters, the common and uncommon slot didn't really have much value except for, you know, Demonic Tutor. But here, there's a lot more like mid-level cards. Arcane Laboratory. Hey, Rain of Filth. You can sack your lands to add black. Oh, this is like bad High Tide in mono black. Because you can tap your swamp for black and then sack your swamps for black, but they don't stack, so it's really bad. Foretell was a cool mechanic. It only costs 3 mana to have the card draw you a card. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, as long as you don't add other things to it. Yeah, that's true. I was trying to figure out, like, when you add more random stuff to it. I feel like I remember reading that in Judgment, despite having more white and green cards in the set than anything else, which is a really weird thing that they did for that set with color imbalances, this card was a great card for that, for decks in Limited, because you would sometimes just, like, play a bunch of these. And then, like, you can also flash it back by just sacking your mountains, which is cool. Challenger Troll and Crystal Grotto. Ooh, Mantis Rider. Keyword Soup. This is no, Siege Rhino, but it's the Jeskai Siege Rhino. Ooh, Whitewater Yorion looks really strange. It looks weird. I don't like how, like, here the white pin lines just kind of melt into the thing, at least like with the blue ones. Like, you can see, like, right here at the bottom, if the camera will decide to pick it up. The blue pin line is clear, and then when it, like, radiates to white, it just disappears. Just strange. Yo, contamination! Alright, so far, kind of mid, but that's okay. We're only the max cost is 10 mana if you want every single ability on the card. That's interesting. I mean, that's probably intentional. Ooh, a Quarter Paladin. Mirrodin Besiege card. 2 mana, 3/1 Battle Cry. Whenever this attacks, all of your other creatures get +1/+0. Who let the dogs out? Release the dogs! Pour the pages. Hydrolash from Game Knights. Skin Thinner from Legions. Nightfire Giant from M15? Pyrohemia. I will say, I read somewhere that one of the few ever A+ in Limited, like true A+ at Common, I think, or Common or Uncommon, was an Urza Saga of Pestilence. That card just wins you the game because your opponent can't resolve a creature. 10 mana, give it Flash, Death Touch, Reach, Vigilance, Ward 2, that's a mana dork, draws you a card, and a 3/4. Interesting. Ironhoof Werebear from Odyssey. Yo, Crystal Vein! Dude, I love the old Mirage, like, border for lands. It just looks really, really weird. It's like... It feels like it would smell like a wet book. Ada's Questing Beast. Name every ability. Snow-covered, swamp. Ooh, Smokestacks for the Stacks player. In Plains Walkerificate. Okay, not reading that. Questing Beast, my beloved? Yes. I think someone made a custom card, where it was like, target opponent names every ability on Questing Beast. And it was like, for every ability that was like, named incorrectly, this card gets that ability. Which was kind of cool. Destroy Evil, Sir Alan. Protect the Negotiators. Yo, Mooncrab! It's like $1, I think. Cabal Pit. This would have been cool, but we just got this reprinted, I think. Yeah. Liliana's Caress. It's 8 rack-ish? Scourge Devil. You hated fighting against it in Standard when it was legal? Well, I don't know if people really feel the same, Brendo, because what I remember from Standard was 2 distinct decks that used to be one deck until 1.5 of it got banned. I think it got banned. The first side was Mono Red Cavalcade, where you would play fervent champions that pumped each other, but the pumps you would resolve after they ping you when they attacked, and then you just take like 13 damage on like turn 4. And then also another little card existed at the time. Freaking Embercleave. God, that card is awful. I hate that card. To be fair, I was usually the one playing it, but, you know, don't worry about that. Wall of Denial. Big Wall Tribal. 3 mana, 0/8 Defender Flying Shroud. Oath of Nissa. King's Assassin. Destroy target tapped creature. Activate only on your turn before attackers are declared. Isn't this just, like, worse Royal Assassin? You should rebuild Arcades for fun. Yeah, that would be fun. Seeker of the Skybreak. Untap target creature, and you have Albrecht the Trade Pine. Wow, wait, what is the difference between this and, like, Royal Assassin? Because I think these are the same oh, no, they're not the same card. Yeah, this is strictly worse than Royal Assassin. Because Royal Assassin is just destroy target tapped creature. This is tapped creature, but then there's, like, weird stipulations. I wonder if this was printed in Portal 3 Kingdoms, because they would just, like, make weird stipulations like that. But it definitely looks like a Portal card. Maybe like Portal 2nd Age or something? Sliver! It gives all of your slivers O-ring. Call me a false hope! I like this card. There's a budget vintage deck that plays this, and a 3 mana enchantment that reanimates a 1-drop at the end of your turn, and you just keep looping it. It's like Spore Frog. It's Spog. Tomb Raider. Plague Spitter. It rhymes. Apprentice Necromancer. Hellspark Elemental. Cheering Fanatic. Curse of Predation. Arrogant Worm. Bonder's Ornament. Narset's Reversal. It used to be like $10. On Expressive Iteration, Whitewater looks sick. Ooh, Scalelord Berserker. Or Scalelord Reckoner. I don't know where the Berserker came from. Whenever a dragon becomes the target of a spell or rebellion, opponent controls blow up something that's theirs. That's kind of cool. It's like Nadu, but like fixed, but you also get to blow up their stuff. Ghostly Prison. Also, OG Kamigawa art. What is it, Saviors? Ghostly Prison. This is, Oh, sorry, no, this is Champions of Kamigawa. Okay, I mean, the OG printing is $4. So I guess this new one probably isn't much. Yellow Griffin Guide! I love this card from, I think this was in TSR, which, I mean, it was, but I also think it was in Dominaria Remastered for the Boros deck. Palace Researcher. Draw a card. Whoa! Dude, okay. That symbol, I don't know if the camera can pick it up. This is not a real card in print. I don't think. This symbol is from Magic Online. This is a Magic Online card. I mean, it's a real card that was printed, like, during some point. This was in Portal Second Age. But then Masters Editions 4, which is a Magic Online only set, was this card. So then they reprinted the Magic Online version of this, which is such a really strange thing to do. But I like it. Rewind. It's rewind time. Alright, Order of Midnight. Putrid Goblin. Combo. Searing Spear. Lava Dart. Wow, double burn. Titan Off Rex. Cycle. Put a trample counter on something. Noose Constrictor. 2 mana Discard Enabler. That's kind of cool. In green. Bellbay's Armor. Park the Water Veil. This card sucks. Snow-Covered Mountain. We got another land. Ball Lightning. And Pyromancy. Wow, there was a lot of mono red good stuff cards in that pack. But so far, this box has been kind of mid. That $70 card also will not stay $70. I'm willing to bet that it's probably going to be like $30 in like 2 weeks. If even. Hoop and Glory. 2 mana, untap 2 things. They both get +1/+1. Believer Giant is kind of cool. Because you get to go find any aura and just put it on it. Ledger Domain. Legerdemain? Legerdemain? I don't know, man. It looked like it was in German, and then I read the words and it was in English, so I got really confused. Shoreline Ranger. Island Cycler, but big flyer. Twisted Abomination is also another cycler. Legendiramain? I don't like this word. This word is making me feel sad. Unexpected Windfall. Dwarven Blast Miner. Boom. All the Blossoms. Dude, classic. Classic card. This thing was put in so many World Championship decks. So, wow, that Dryo card. So good. Ice Cream so good. It's like Legendary Men. Still don't like it. Disagree. Bad card. Ooh, Bishop of Wings. Whenever an angel ETBs, you gain 4. Whenever an angel dies, you make a spirit. Cool. Collector, oof. We like those. Yo, we got half of the combo. If we opened Thoracle, then we could have drafted the Thoracle combo in this set. I wonder how much Consultation is. Dude, this card in foil would be insane. Because I don't believe Demonic Consultation has a foil printing yet. Except for maybe the Secret Lair. Yeah, I think it's the only... Okay, so Consultation's $15 non-foil. Roughly. Like 12-ish. But then how much is the foil? There's only 10 listings for foils. Oh, wow, that's $180. Unfortunately, we didn't pull that, so, you know, that's a rip. Yo, also, sorry for not seeing it earlier, but W1941 Gamer, thanks for the follow. I was too focused on being insulted by this card that I couldn't pronounce. I didn't see that you followed, so I apologize for that. But Masters of Obligation, I love this card in Ravnica Allegiance Limited. It's the dude that made you flyers, so it was already cool. Oh my god, it's Usher! Anyway, Striped Riverwinder Spine Megalodon. Ooh, D-Tutor, but the wrong D-Tutor. This is Diabolic Tutor. This is the, like, first printing art, so that's cool. Gloomfang Molar. You can cycle it about face. D2 Slinger, Findhorn Elves. Findhorn Elder. Keen Sense, which is Curiosity, but green. Spawning Pit. Peer into the Abyss. Mystical Dispute. Okay, that's a cool card in white border. Mana Short. Defender of the Q. Tap all lands. Target player controls, and then they lose all that mana. That's pretty cool. Oh, I think I might have actually folded the top card. That's okay, it was only an Omen of the Sun. Nobody cares. Adamant Will. Hellward F's. This is a card that is in, like, the classic Dandan list, I think. Mystical Speculation. Oh, okay, so you can't get lands in this slot. I just now realized. I guess we knew earlier from the Cabal Pit, but I just didn't make the connection. Kaya's Ghost Form. It's an enchantment version of that, of the instant speed bring back spells. Volcanic Sprite. Storm the Seed Core. Dude, banger art. Also, when, Jason, put this on Twitter with, like, all, like, the methodology and, like, when he took the picture of, like, him doing all the poses they use as reference, that was, like, so inspiring. I felt so hyped watching it. Seaside Citadel. Love that card. Ancestry Rebellion. This was one of the first cards I ever got, because I got the Mu Yang Ling versus Jing and Gu, like, dual deck thing. Ooh, Aethersworn Canoness. Ooh, yo, that's so sick. Retro-ish Future Sight. Relic of Progenitors. I mean, Relic is still, like, a couple bucks, so that's neat. I keep forgetting that Relic makes your opponent choose. You don't actually get to pick what you exile. Your opponent does. Karoo! OG from Visions! It feels like a wet book. Acroan, Phalanx, Shimmering Kalaskite. 2-3 for 4 with flying. If it gets Nadu'd, you counter that ability or spell. Hey, Force Bite. I don't think so. Adder Skulls. Bladewing, Thrall. Parallel Shaman, Bolt Bend. Season of Growth. Come on, give me something cool. Ouch Harbinger. Firemind Vessel. So far, all kind of mid. Ambush Commander. That is cool, I guess, maybe. Another Veteran Explorer? Ruination! Indicate. Okay, I mean, this pack was okay, I suppose. It wasn't, like, amazing. We definitely slowed down. But that's alright. We're doing great! Come on, I really want another foil. Militia Bugler. Target permanent. Yes! This thing does trigger crime. It is a crime. If you target your opponent's stuff, you've committed crime. Breakthrough. This is a classic dredge card. You draw 4 cards and then you discard all of your cards. But instead of drawing, you just mill your entire library. Shade's Form. That's a cool card. Zombie Cutthroat. Fanning the Flames. Rin's Resolve. Gava Voraz. Oh! We got what is this thing? Sorry. We got a card that's foreign. I realized, this is, I think, Thorn? This is not Thorn Elemental. That's stupid. No, what is Gava Voraz? Cause like Vor is not something you should look up. Gavavoras is Vorstclaw. Yeah, it's Vorclaw. Vorstclaw. It's in French. Why is it in French? Good question. Don't ask questions. Armorcraft Judge. Viridian Longbow. Great with shamans with Death Touch. It's like a sniper rifle. I guess less of a sniper rifle and more like a machine gun if you can untap it. Regular Spider. Big guy. Whenever your opponent does things, you make things. Root Walla. Ooh, Mindbreak Trap. Ooh. Unfortunately, we already got this reprinted in OTJ, so whatever value this used to have no longer exists. Teferi, Root of Argon. It is a, it's like the reference to, Kamal. But time shifted. That's cool. Neat little callback to a old set. Alright, the Zero Remedies. Ooh, whoa! Ethereal armor, but it's what printing is this? It has the magic logo, so I'm confused. This is from the Pioneer Challenger decks. They use this logo for it for some reason. Strange. Okay, Startle. Apprentice Sorcerer. Arrogant Vampire from Portal 2 Visits. Skull Snatcher. Price of Glory. Stoke the Flames. Stoke these flames. Destiny Spinner. This used to be like a $3-4 card. It's not anymore. I think. Hey, there's another Vindicate. Ooh, Sarah the Benevolent. In white border. Tinker. I think that's a slur in some places. But, I believe Tinker's also restricted in Legacy or Vintage, one of the two. It's a cool card. I know John Finkel played that in the World Championship at some point. Afterlife. Bury target creature and make essence. Serpentine Curve. Ooh. Jalira, Master Polymorphous. I don't know why I said it like that. That was kind of weird. Mogus's favor. Necrotol. I forgot that this art of Necrotol exists. I always remember the Necrotol with the big hat, because that was the original one from like Visions or Mirage. Kin Street Hooligan. If you use green, you can blow something up. Pillaging Horde. Woodland Changeling. Scurry Oak. Cool combo piece. Scuttlemutt. Hell's Caretaker. Sack a creature, reanimate a creature from your yard to the battlefield only on your upkeep. This card makes me sad. We got the rack. 4-8 rack. But the issue about the rack is I bought 4 racks. 4-8 rack. That's okay. That is a-okay. We'll take more. I now have 5 racks. Stonehorn Dignitary. Paragon Drake. Untap yo shit. Talking about untap yo shit again. Blessing of Leeches. Ruthless Knave. Flame Slash. With the Tibble versus I don't know who Soren deck art. Hunter's Edge. Vines of Aswood. Okay, this card is actually pretty playable. Urborg Volcano. One of the OG tap lands that just don't do anything else but come and tap. Pernicious Deed. Rite of Flame. Ooh, Rothalt. And Catch of the Day. Alright, Sentinel Sliver. Prison Term. Dude, this card was it's just always been like $5. For a long time. Moonstrike Hacker. Invisible Stalker. Oh my god, it's that one character from My Hero Academia. Unsila Necropolis. Flash of Melis. Thunderwave. Seal of Fire, Dream Pod, Winding Way, Junkyard Genius from Brothers War. Ooh, Iron Steel Hydra. This is not a real card you can pull in draft. This is a exclusive card that you can only pull when they still made them in theme boosters. Those things were awful and should never have existed. Ooh, DRC. Or sorry, DRS. DRC is Dragon Rage Channel. This is Death Rage Shaman. It's the 1 minute Planeswalker. Yo, Greater Good. That's such a banger art for Greater Good. But you also have Champion of the Harish, which is funny. I like that. It's also a 1 mana 1/1. But the Buddy List mechanic is cool. If any of its creature types aren't on your buddy list, write one of them on your buddy list. Field of Souls. Angel of Light. This is also another Magic Online only set. This is not a real card that was printed in paper. The card itself was a real card, but the set, that specific printing, was not real. Tide Skinner. Soul Snuffers. Necrologia. Havoc Juster. That's cool. Blaze. Wasteland Viper. Agent of Acquisitions. Hey, there's a Kawain. That's neat. Itinerant Meddler. Yo, it's TC Treasure Cruise. Still not banned in Pioneer, I think. Mind Twist. God, dude. I hated opening boxes of Mystery Booster 1 and I just got Mind Twist as my rare. Like, it just felt so bad. It was awful. Glimpse, the unthinkable. Oh, this says Shroud. It can't be chosen, so it's like Ultra Shroud. And the name also can't be chosen, so it's like Ultra. That's so cool. I mean, otherwise, it's just a 4 mana 4/5 that can't be targeted. Just not even targeted. Can't be chosen either. Alright, Swift Justice. Something gets +1/+1 first strike lifelink. Console's Lieutenant. Alamar Wave Watch. Topi Guy. Shout out to Post Malone, you know, the one indie artist that's up and coming. Shoreline Salvager. Sword of Rats. Torrent of Fire. Ooh, there's another Price of Progress. No, I think this is our first one. With banger RKF art. D-Glamour. For some reason, when I first read this, I read Dog. Like Dog Glamour. Yo, Orochi Egg Watcher, which goes to Shikaido Broodmaster. Mistress? Shikado Broodmistress. Rutha! Varchild makes a bunch of dudes. Yo, OG Jace! It's Party Jace! Shout out to when people play this Jace to get rid of the other Jace. Snuff Out! Hey, classic $10 reprint. I hope it goes down. Alright. Reverend Hoplite. Fairy Guide Mother. Merfolk of the Pearl Trident. That's a cool reprint. Viral Drake. Mind Stab. From Mark Tadine. Omayo Omo. Shinderu. Furious Rise. Battle Cry Goblin. This was a really cool card in AFR. It would just pop off sometimes. Jewel Thief. Oh wow, they did put that banger in the set. Okay. I feel like this is gonna be such a high power-ish set to draft because just the common and uncommon stuff are filled with value. Not like money value, but like game value. Ooh, Cavalier of Flame. I don't remember what this does, but that's cool. Tiny Citadel is a couple bucks, I think. Ooh, we got Charbelcher as our last card. Alright. I got a text earlier that I did not respond to, but it was from Syndicate, and he said I can open another box. For reference, I have 3 boxes with me. I bought I bought one, but the one I bought I do want to draft, so I won't be opening, but he gave me permission to open another one, so I'm excited. I'm gonna do that real quick. Bro, my editor is gonna hate me for this video. This video is gonna be so obscenely annoying to edit. Like, logistically. So much pricing. for so mid-value. Alright, please, this time. I hope I don't hit a 0 foil box here. Like, with the first box, we hit the foil nice and early. So I kind of just assumed if we got a second foil, it would have been like extra good. If we didn't, then we already hit our 1 foil and we called it a day. So now we have to roll that lottery again. Because I genuinely do not think there's any value, like extreme value, in this set outside of foils. Right, Recumbent Bliss, Twin Blade Paladin, Siren Stormtamer, Stormbound Geist, Betrayal of Flesh. And Twine was a cool mechanic, I liked it. Over Arsonist, Barbarian, Skyshot Elite, Penumbra Kavu, Godfarer Statue. Ooh, Chain Whirler. Oh, this was a menacing Dominaria standard. God, that thing was annoying as hell. Hey, there's another Yorion. Dude, I hope I do not get too many dupes. I will be genuinely so sad if we got, like, if all of my cards were the same. Ooh, Hostage Taker. That's cool. Then we get Hish of the Snake Cult. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put this card up here so we know that was our foil. I'm gonna rearrange these piles in the order that they open in. Just so I don't have to, like, because I get confused. I confuse myself a lot. Ooh, Bond of Discipline. This thing, love this card. I don't think it's, like, amazing, but this thing would just kill people sometimes. Because you just get a free, full-on attack, and your stuff gets siphoning. So it's very hard to, like, come back from that. Sometimes. Unless you're put it so far ahead that it doesn't matter. Because if you attack with everything, then you're just tapped out, and you're gonna just die in the crackback. Ooh, Viscera Dreamwalker. Or Deepwalker. Divide by 0. Curse of the Shallow Graves. Oh, sorry, I missed a card. Revenge of Ravens. Frenzy Fuge. Root Force again. Approved. Horn Sliver. Return to Nature. Batwing Broom. Dude, I'm gonna be so sad if we get all the same cards. Leovold. Very Macabre. Oh, crap. Dude, I moved the piles and then I just ignored it. Very Macabre. Ooh, Urnum Jin. And Orb of Origin. What? Okay, I'm not reading that. That's too hard to understand. It brings back the mono and continuous artifacts because it itself is a poly artifact. So it turns your stuff into the old cell of artifacts that can be turned off. What is this? Chastise? Destroy target attacking creature, you gain life equal to its power. Ooh, Careful Study! This is another great dredge card. Fairy Swarm. 4 mana XX flyer. 1/1 flyer at worst, but it gets big. Marsh Flitter. 4 mana 1/1 flyer when it ETBs make 2 Goblin Rogues. That's a weird card. Jaya. Oh, another double Planeswalker pack. I wonder if this is, like, intentional. Vine Mare. Garrick's Pack Leader. Desert. Clever Impersonator. Oh, I just got an email from Pixel. I hope this is nothing bad. I mean, it usually isn't, but... What is this? Translate to English, because I still can't read Japanese. Woo! Someone finished one of my requests! This is... Oh, I already saw this. I guess it just finally got approved. Damn, never mind. I thought it was gonna be like something new and exciting, but it's something I saw 4 days ago. Clever Impersonator. Unholy Heat. Goblin Gang. Ooh, Keep for the Crown. Adventurer, and then you have Coronation of the Wilds. Alright, so far feeling not too good. I don't feel too good, Mr. Stark. Speaking of Mr. Stark, Marvel leaks happened. They look okay. I mean, they're kind of cool. I'm not super attached to Marvel, so I don't really know how to feel about it. Useful Valkyrie is another one of those undraftable draft cards that you would get from theme boosters, but it was a good card. Familiar's Ruse. 2 mana as an additional cost, you bounce a creature, but it's costed the same as Counterspell, and it is a Counterspell. That's disappointing. Ill-Gotten Inheritance, Flesh Eater Imp, Orchid Settlers. Ooh, another Fireclap Blitz. Land Grant. Master's Rebuke, Crystal Yado, Silumgar, Drifting Death. Ooh, Karn the Creator. Love this card. I for some reason didn't make the connection, but apparently Karn the Great Creator can kill, like, Moxes? Because I just watched it happen in Commander. That was awful. City of Barras, dude, if this was foil, that would have been sick. Audric, Lunar Marquis. Wait, yeah, this was the card. I told someone there was a new Audric that gave the weird keywords, like Shadow. Okay, well, to be fair, I guess this one doesn't give Shadow. But, they didn't believe me. They said it was like a wombat or something. Or like a prairie dog. They said it was something, and I don't know what it was, but it's not true. But it also might have been true, because that card doesn't give Shadow. Intangible Virtue from OG Innistrad. Right away together. Annex. You get to steal their land. Something that has happened a lot in history. Light Veto. Geist Blast. Hordling Outburst. 3 mana, make 3 dudes. Massive Might. Challenger Troll. Svella Ice Shaper. You can make a bunch of manalets. Ooh, a Chroma. Angel of Wrath. And we get Bajukabog. And we have Counterspell. Okay. I think the piles I made are just less intuitive. Because I keep switching them up. Because I am simply bad. Right, Sing Your Vampire goes here, and then we still have just the one single foil. Oh, dude, this botch was a mistake. So far, no value, I think. Well, to be fair, I don't have a lot of these prices memorized, because this is like all of Magic's history. And the vast majority of Magic cards are worthless. Like Chemist's Insight, and like Primeval Shambler, and like Cast Down. They're all kind of worthless. Wirewood Channeler. It's cool. Prize Fight. Another very good card. It's a 2 mana fight spell, but it also repays you, and it's an instant for some reason. Ooh, Raw. Storm Conduit. You can double your spells. And this is we cast for copies. So this thing has Magecraft, but it was before Magecraft existed. That's cool. Spell Pierce and EE, Engineered Explosives, and Mother's Yamazaki. Partner with itself. When this enters, target player may put Mother Yamazaki from their hand into their hand from their library, then shuffle. Commander deck can have 2 of those cards, and they can be your commanders. That's cool. Skycrier, Portable Hole, Mana Breach, Unearth, and what did I miss? Oh no, I'm knocking out the show. Oh no, Mystic Subdual. Engineered Explosives used to be really expensive, but I don't think people play these anymore. Because you have, like, good removal now. Magmatic, Pitchstone Wall, Finhorn Elfin, Kavu Predator, Gorgon Flail. Ooh, Trostani. From the guild kits in Guild of Ravnica. ICF! Ice Vinculado. And we have Arena. Not the Magic Arena, just the regular Arena. Resolve Advocate from, what is this, Command 2016? Standard Bearer. Grip of the Royal, but it has Surge, so that's kinda neat. Mind Bend. Also a card in Dandan. Rite of Consumption. Crippling Fatigue. You could go make ramen, BRB. Well, don't forget to put like 2 eggs in it. Ramen with eggs are very good. And don't forget to put green onion. And make sure you cook it semi-thoroughly. Don't get like salmon Ella. Hurt Warden. Golden Bear. Yo, this is a Phyrexian Walker. Otherwise known as Cameditore di Phyrexia. Don't have green onion just on hand. Bro, green onions grow everywhere. Walk outside, you'll find one. I guarantee it. Leeks are like mint. They just will grow everywhere and can't die for some reason. Hazard Commando. Ooh, Kobolds of Kertik. Full art. Value Town. They're not in your yard? Dude, I assure you, there are some green onions in your yard somewhere. If they are, I will mail you some. And then you can plant them. And then you're gonna have to deal with a shit ton of green onions everywhere. It's like a bomb, but plant. Sort of the gateway. Mystic Shinobi. Legacy's Allure. You know what Legacy's Allure is? The fact that you can now play Mana Crypt in Legacy and nowhere else. No, you think you're good, actually put their green onions. They're so good, you can put them on anything. Vile Requiem. Keldon Strike Team. Seal of Fire. Predator's Howl. Another Vines of Asswood. So neat. Junkyard Genius. Yo, Hangerback. Carnage Citadel, and ooh, Echoes of Eons. Didn't we pull one of these earlier? Hey. So far, we're a third of the way through the box. No foil. I'm a little stressed. Please have a foil. I want a foil so badly. Splendermare, MVP. Diplomatic Escort. Lux. Raider's Wake. Then you have Shambling Ghast. Honor the God Pharaoh. Boulaze. Capatek Wrecker. Winding Way. I think Capatek Wrecker was one of the I feel like this was a card that was in Neon Dynasty, and I think this was the only card without a ninja frame? Maybe? Because of some weird tech issue? Or I might be talking out of my butt. Nope, I'm talking out of my butt. There's a card, there's a ninja in Neon Dynasty that didn't get a ninja frame because they just simply forgot. Or it's the other way around, and there's a non-ninja that got a ninja frame. Because they forgot. Agent of Acquisition. Ooh, Arcanus the Omnipotent from the dual decks, the Mind versus Might deck? Or no, this is Speed versus Cunning. Another Snow Swamp. Bro, we're getting all the Snowlands. Hydroblast. Your wish is my command. You may cast an instant or sorcery from your sideboard. If you cast a modal spell, you get an additional mode. That's cool. Hey, Spirited Companion. Good card. Tormented Angel. Looter Ilkor. Supreme Will. I love modal counterspells that do other things. Ooh, Billet. I think this was a $2 card after they reprinted it in Double Masters, because it used to be like a $20 card. Wasteland Viper, it's got Blood Rush. It's like a combat trick, which is super neat. Noble Hierarch, wow, that used to be $10. How of the Mighty Fallen, another terrible card. Dakmor Sorceress. Sure. I guess that's fine. Well, okay, dude, this box kinda awful. Come on, make it up to me. Give me a Urza. Urza, I think, is like $300 right now. Inspiring Overseer. Dissipate. Body Double. Order of Yogg. Corrupt. Craig Smasher Yeti. Battlecry Goblin. Japanese Goblin. Alright, Heraldic Banner. Ooh, Earthshaker Giant. That's cool. Express Evisceration. Black Vice, which is the reverse of the rat. Kind of. I don't actually think that's true. I think there's another card from Alpha or like Revised that had the same art as like the rat, but it was like a different thing. And it was the little stuffed doll thing being ripped apart again. Not for you can't refuse. You come to me on the night of my daughter's wedding, and you give me this weird-looking statue. I accept the statue. Phyrexian Gargantua, double, Phyrexian. What is it? No, Phyrexian. What is the thing? Ragers. Sorry, I blanked at what like a normal card was called. Thundering. Ew! What is this crap all over the top? There's like dry dust on it. Watch this. I'm gonna wipe, and then it's gonna go. It's gonna just Ew, it's crusty. Someone, like, put powdered sugar all over these cards. Crystal Vein. Bonus round. Dude, even this thing has it. What is all this gunk up here? Bonus round. Snow-covered mountain and a power matrix. Arcanum things. I'm gonna just move the common stack over because I'm running out of space. Which inherently isn't true, but we're just gonna pretend that it is. Wow, okay, we're about to be 2/3 to the box. Still no foil. This might be a problem. I think we've maybe pulled like $30 of the value. Dude, how are mystery boosters this time around this low in value? Benevolent Bodyguard, like there's so many playable cards, but nothing is worth anything. Raven's Crime, love that card. Falmar Knight. Ancient Hydra from Nemesis. Furnace Punisher. Blanchwood Prowler. Werebear. Where's the bear? The Wall of Denial. Brightling. I love the Super Mega Cycle. It's a good giant swig of tea. Another collector. Oof, that's a rip. Whoa, oh my god, oh my god. Holy shit. Oh, what? Oh, dude. Thank god I sold my tea, or else all of these cards would be covered in monster green tea. Gix Yogg Praetor. Holy crap, this is like $300. This card is only in foil, too. Wow, okay. That's not what I was expecting at all. Dang, that's insane. Damn, okay. Well, that's cool. I'm going to quickly take a screenshot of this and send this to Syndicate. Holy crap! Wow. Okay. We also got Knight of Lost Causes. Dude, double black. We got the Geeks. It's no Urza, but you know, at this point I think I'm okay with it. Hey, another Mother of Runes. In a second, I'm going to have to empty the trash into another trash can. Because my trash can is now filled. I'm gonna actually open up Mystery Boosters and Mystery Boosters 2 on Scrapple and see what the most expensive card is. Because I think it's still Urza at 500. Rusko, the Clockmaker's at like 300. Oh, Geeks is the third most expensive card. That's insane. Titania's at 260. Miri's at 250. Foil Arcane Signet's at 215. Command Tower's at 200. Gerard is at 200. Dragon's Approach is at 200 in foil. That's insane. Okay, well, that pack paid for the entirety of the box, including the shit packs we opened at the beginning. Bastion Remembrance, Mad Ratter, Cheering Fanatic, Jaspero Sentinel, Unger the Wolf Pack, another Bonder's Ornament, Thorn Mammoth, another Mystical Dispute, Eater of the Dead. If Eater of the Dead is tapped, exile a target creature from a yard, and you can untap Eater of the Dead. Bro, she's eating the dead! In his job description, Rambunctious Mutt and Raven Watcher. You have Dull-Told Dragon, Irenicus' Vile Duplication. Dude, for a little bit, this card was like $2. Because I think this is the cheapest... Not cheapest, sorry. This is like... the lowest rarity clone card that you can also hit like legendaries. Attempted Murder. You get to roll a bunch of dice, and either you make a bunch of Storm Crows, or you put -1/-1 on counters. It's funny because a group of crows is called a murder, and this card is called Terror. Rapacious One, Lava Dart, Crawl Harpooner, Arrogant Worm, Belby's Armor, Ranger of Eos. We have another Canonist, Torpor Orb, and Lazotep Archway. I wish they made the Lazotep Archway a gate, because I think it would have been funny. Okay, ping Out of Space, ping Corgi, ping Syndicate. I think that's everyone that cares about the fact that I opened the big money card. No, this deck is not opening. Well, where are the scissors? I lost my scissors. I think I dropped them. Hold on, let me pick up all this trash on my floor now. There's just... the... I have de-skinned these magic cards. Like a chef that de-skins a fish. Like, or yes, technically that, and that analogy would be scales. But like, I have de-skinned all these packs and they're all over the floor. Which is definitely a no-go in a restaurant setting. Because that's probably breaking some sort of health code, but this isn't a restaurant and these aren't fish. These are foil magic packs that are everywhere. And they're shiny, but they're worthless. But they're shiny. Anyway. Sorry, that was a really weird intermission. Where I complain about things that don't matter. Raise the alarm instant speed. I forgot. Oh, this is the modern event deck printing. This is like another really weird precon. This modern event deck, I think, had a fetch land. I think just one, maybe? But it also had like sort of Feast and Famine and like some other really good cards. Reality Shift used to be a $2 card. Layapad of Death's Vigil, Vimp, Dwarven Blast Miner, Werewood Guardian, Noose Constrictor, Bogart Ram Gang, Null High Fair. Oh my god, what is all this trash on the top? Oh, that's actually not coming off. That might actually just be like... Oh nope, it came off. Bro, what is this stuff? That's nasty. Alright, Veteran Explorer and... Erratic Portal. Under Construction Skyscraper. To me. Alright, so I think it was the right choice to open this box. Considering we got the foil. But once again, we're greedy. Can we get a second foil, please? Armored Ascension from Shadowmoor. This is there was a cycle of these, I believe, in... What is it? Worldwake? That did the same thing. Where it pumped your creatures for all of your basic lands and it gives it a keyword. I know there's one for mountains and I know there's one for forests in Worldwake, I think. Submerge. Tempest Color taps down all of your opponent's creatures, buried alive. This used to be a couple bucks, like $5 to, I think $10 to $15 actually, until they reprinted it in MX3. But, ooh, Dauthi Embrace. This is actually kind of a good card. Give something Shadow? Just every turn, Black Light makes it be unblockable. G2 Slinger, Rise of the Ants. Silverglade Pathfinder, Spawning Pit. Ooh, Prosper. Bro, what happened to this Prosper? Look how this drunk on it. What the actual heck is this? What is this? I'm gonna probably buy a new pair of gloves. Because I really don't trust what this, like, weird dried white substance is. It's like, it is crusting off. That's uncomfy. I don't want to think about what that could be. Although, realistically, this is probably just, like, dust. But still, what the frick? Throes of Chaos. Ooh, KCI. Wise dude, imagine KCI in foil. That would be so sick. Alright, we only have like, what, 5 packs left? We're almost done. Almost a 2-hour stream today. And it was almost entirely cracking packs except for that weird intermission I had. Sir Sever Soul. Sengir Autocrat. Judging Castan. Volcanic Sprite. Kaya's Gift with some white crust on top. Keen Sense. Seaside Citadel. Ooh, Clothis, God of Destiny. Hey, Clothis, God of Density. Sword of the Meek. Control of the Court. Draw 4, discard 3. Isn't that just goblin lore? Oh, crap, dude. Control the Court. Power-hungry Enox. About Unix. The curse of the dynasty have thrown the masses of the people into depths of misery. This is a Portal 3 Kingdoms reprint. I believe it is the same as goblin lore. Like, this might be a functional reprint of Goblin lore, for Portal 3 Kingdoms. Ooh, Abolish. A free spell from Prophecy. You may discard a coin from your hand instead of paying for it. Blow something up. Imposter. Snap. Death Pulse. Boom Shards. Civic Soil. Bolt Bend. Swordblade. Fingrin Marauder, Firemind Vessel, and... Ooh, Liliana Deathmage. into another Iona, that's annoying, to back to basics. And a toddler's rage. Okay, to be fair, toddler's rage has, and the tantrum mechanic is kind of cool. It's like trample, but for blocking. So if your opponent attacks you and then you block it, they take damage. Protector, Vitality, ooh, Double Angel. Forbid. Rush of Knowledge. Corpse Harvester. The Davriel. Rending Volley. Another Bushwhack. Briar Patch. Elvish Harbinger. I'm going to move the pile of comments again. They're high enough that I'm bumping into my phone camera every time I put cards there. Alright, Angel of Despair. Shout out to the Angel of Despair. The Fairy Mage of Zalfir. The Ringers. Cheetah Vapor. Ooh, Cheetah Vapor is also not bad. Used to be a couple bucks. It might still be. I do not know. Vantasaur. Devotion. Horizon Scholar. Cloud Jin. Nirkana Cutthroat. Blood Curdle. Solar Blast. Togo. We got the Rock. Ooh, Mutagenic Growth is great. It was also a couple of bucks. Love that for Infact, where you just 2 life +2/+2. Burning Claw. Mog. Dude, it's the Mog infestation. They're mogging. Temporary Truce. Ooh, Tower of the Magistrate. That's a cool card. You can give something protection from artifacts. It's really funny because you can, like, this is a colorless way to make swords fall off and other equipment. You just target the creature and then it just unequips all of its stuff. That moment when there's a tower and if the tower points at you, you strip. That's basically what this does. You heard it here first. Swamp. As long as this is in your yard and you have a swamp, all of your things are swamp. The Mirror House Guard. It's got Transmute, which is a cool mechanic. Fretted Sail. Spike Colony. There's the Granger. There's a Fin Hunter. Prosh! Yo, that's a cool card. Haven't seen that in a while. 18 Grudge. Yo, we got the Lightning Greaves. Alright, last pack. Thank you so much for joining in, everyone. I'm going to go eat food after this pack. And I'm going to pray that my editor doesn't, like, cry. But Perilous Research, Ambitions Cost, can we end with, like, a cool foil or something? First day of class is a jank combo piece. Arc Lightning. Jungle Lions. Call of the Herd. Spite Mare. And we end with Berserker's Onslaught. Mystic Sanctuary and Nathanalini. We end with Tortellini Dragon. Alright, thank you everyone. Have a nice day, year, time of your life. During some point in this week or like next week, I will be opening more Duskmorn. Bye bye.